Come on, let's play.
Sure bet.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm out.
And 3 more.
Let's do it. Get that smoke out of my face.
Easy, kid. It's just a game.
Don't ever call me kid again.
Well, I've got 3 aces.
You cheated me.
Those are dangerous words, kid.
I told you never to call me that.
Are you calling me out?
I ain't afraid of you, Barrett.
I understand, kid. It's all right to be afraid, kid.
You pay for this, Dan Barrett. I'll make you pay if it's the last thing I do.
See, what you need to do is kind of get a little lip box and get...
Barnes, I need to have a word with you.
Well, sure, Mr. Tutwater. Just as soon as I finish this shoe.
I don't intend to wait that long, Elmer. You've already inconvenienced my bank with your overdrawn account.
Mr. Tutwater, I've got a customer. Can't it wait till he's gone?
Well, how long will that be? What do you intend to do about your account in the meantime?
How much do I owe?
$5.12 to be exact.
All right, $5.12. Let's see. There, that's all I got at the moment, and I'll have the rest in just a little bit.
Oh, I don't receive deposits on the street. Take it across to the bank and fill out a deposit slip like normal people do.
All right, I will. Just as soon as I finish this job.
Just see that you do.
One of these days, I'm gonna get even with you for all the smart aleck things you said to me, Tutwater.
Easy, Elmer. Tutwater's that way with everybody.
Yeah, I know. Somebody needs to teach him a lesson.
That's a mighty fine pie you made, Miss Trudy Lou. Excuse me. Could I have just one more piece?
You must be awfully hungry today. That is your 4th piece of pie.
You know, I could just stay here all day just eating pie and looking at you and looking at you and eating pie and...
What does it take to get some service around here?
I'll be with you in a minute.
Come on! I'm hungry. I don't want to sit around and look at ugly people.
You're kind of running your mouth a little freely, ain't you, mister? You might better settle down before you get into something you can't handle.
Mister, I ain't been here but a couple of minutes, and I ain't seen nothing I can't handle.
May I help you?
Well, hello, pretty lady. That depends.
Watch your mouth, mister.
You're beginning to irritate me.
Not near as much as I'm going to.
You calling me out?
I'm calling you to apologize to this lady and learn some manners.
I ain't in the habit of apologizing to nobody. Well, big man, what's it gonna be?
All right, you got the drop on me this time. But I'm warning you, don't step out of line with this woman.
Well, what'll it be, mister?
Steak and all the fixings. Suppose I haven't seen the last of that fella. Reckon I'm gonna have to shoot him.
Nicodemus! Nicodemus!
Oh, hey, Elmer. Sorry I didn't notice you. I'm a little bit upset. I just had a run-in with a gunslinger over in the cafe.
Well, I'm a little bit upset myself. Old Tutwater came over to holler at me about money right in front of my customer. One of these days, he's gonna get it.
Yo, well, I'm gonna teach that gunslinger thing or two about manners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next.
I'd like to deposit this money into my account.
All right, Mr. Barnes, I'll just prepare you a receipt.
So, you finally come over to cover your overdrafts. Simple truth is, you can't write checks on money you don't have.
I'm sorry, Mr. Tutwater. I didn't realize my account was so low.
Well, perhaps if you were a better businessman, you'd pay more attention to your accounts. You'll pay for this, Barnes!
I'm tired of your big mouth. You got my receipt?
Yes, sir, Mr. Barnes. Excuse me. Mr. Tutwater, are you all right?
Of course I'm not all right. Go get the marshal. I'm filing charges.
Now, what was it you said Hickok did to gain an edge in his draw?
He put a little powder in his holster.
Yeah.
Nicodemus, you aiming to shoot it out with somebody?
Well, I don't...
There's been trouble at the bank, Marshal.
I'm pressing charges, Marshal. I know he's your friend, and you occasionally use him as an extra deputy, but I'll expect you to enforce the letter of the law.
I don't know what happened here, Mr. Tutwater. It's not like Elmer to do this. You didn't provoke him, did you?
Oh, so you're questioning me now? Look at my jaw, Marshal. I'm the victim here, and I've got these witnesses to prove it. Elmer Barnes assaulted me for no apparent reason. I politely asked him to make a deposit in the bank to cover his overdrafts. And he hit me. He just hit me.
Well, I'm sure it was because you were so polite.
Do your job, Marshal.
You think Elmer really hit him?
You saw Tutwater's jaw. Elmer hit him all right.
Well, knowing Tutwater, he probably deserved it.
Well, there's no question that Tutwater provoked him. But Elmer still broke the law, and you can't go hitting people just because they aggravate you.
What you gonna do?
I gotta go over there and arrest him.
Arrest Elmer?
Nicodemus, he broke the law. He's not gonna like it, but he's gonna have to learn how to deal with people like Tutwater.
Well, he's a mighty big boy. You want me to help you?
No. I don't want to cause a scene. I'll do it myself.
Okay.
Howdy, Marshal. Elmer, I reckon you know why I'm here. I lost my cool, Marshal. But old Tutwater had it coming. He came over here to holler at me about my bank account. And he did it right in front of a customer. And then he made another big fuss over at the bank when I went to make a deposit. Elmer, what Tutwater did was wrong, but what you did was against the law. What am I supposed to do with a smart mouth like that? You let him go. Let him go? He'll never quit running his mouth if somebody doesn't stop him. You think you've stopped him? I've got to take you to jail, Elmer. Tutwater beat you because you lost your cool. I'll get even with him someday. Elmer, forget that. Now, come on.
You're $1 short.
That's all you're getting from me, pretty lady. Lousy service.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
That gunslinger didn't say nothing to you now, did he?
Everything was fine.
There's something you're not telling me.
Well, he shorted me $1 on the price of a meal.
He thinks he's so fast. I'll show him a thing or two about fast.
Nicodemus, wait, it's not worth it.
Okay, I want you to brush him down for me. Take good care of him, all right?
Yeah.
Good. I'll be back.
Hey, mister. It does appear me and you are headed for a showdown.
Anytime, deputy. Anytime.
Not today, but it'll be soon. Real soon. Bet on that.
Well, Judge Foster set your bail at $20, Elmer.
I don't have $20, Marshal. I guess I'll just stay here till the trial comes up.
Well, that won't be until Friday. You won't be able to work till then.
And I'll lose another $20 in work. But it was worth it. You should have seen old Tutwater roll across that floor.
Elmer, it wasn't worth it. What you did's gonna hurt you a whole lot worse than it hurt Tutwater.
You think so?
I know so.
But somebody's got to teach him a lesson.
You think Tutwater's gonna learn from what you did to him? He's got you right where he wants you. Elmer, Tutwater delights in making people upset.
Life just isn't fair, is it, Marshal?
Well, it is if you live it according to the Bible. Now, this is what you've got to do when somebody picks on you like Tutwater does. It's Psalm 37:1. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, Neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. Verse 2 says, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass. Now, Tutwater is going to get what's coming to him. But you don't have to be the one that does it.
Remember old Tom Larson?
I do.
He was as mean a bully as I ever knew. Pushed people around and he seemed to get by with it. And then he got in a fight with that railroad worker down in Alkali Flats.
That fella whipped old Tom so bad he couldn't get over it. Couldn't live it down, so he left the country.
I reckon I made a mistake.
Listen, don't you worry. Tutwater keeps treating people the way he does. He'll get his comeuppance, but you don't have to be the one that gives it to him. Let's go see Judge Foster. I'm gonna pay you bail.
Appreciate you paying my bail, Marshal.
No, you can pay me back.
Well, Marshal, what's going on here? I thought you arrested this man.
I did, and I paid his bail. He's got a hearing coming up before Judge Foster on Friday.
Well, I suppose it's all for the best. He is going to have to work to pay for the damage he did to my jaw. The doctor bill was $15. And you broke $40 worth of my furniture.
40? Elmer, easy. He's trying to provoke you. I never play into his hand by losing your cool.
You're right. I'll do whatever the judge orders me to, Mr. Tutwater. Now, is there something I can help you with?
What makes you think I should need anything from you?
Now just hang in there, Elmer. You're doing all right.
Thanks, Marshal.
Come on. Don't anybody work here? I don't have time to fool with you now.
What'll it be?
Just coffee. I don't want any more of that slop you served earlier.
Well, if you don't like it here, you can go elsewhere. There's another cafe right down the street.
I think I like it here. Where's the deputy? We've got some unfinished business. Well, he came back. I guess it's time we settled our score.
I reckon it is. I'll meet you outside.
Nicodemus, don't go out there.
I'm ready for him, honey. Besides, nobody's gonna treat you the way he did and get away with it.
Now, deputy?
Marshal, you better get out of here.
Hold it, Barrett. Nicodemus, get out of here.
I'm gonna take you, Marshal.
Get out of here.
Back away, Marshal. This ain't your fight.
All right, Pete, Switzer, come on. Take him to jail. Barrett, you done here. Now get out of town.
That's right, Barrett. You're finished.
Well, I would have never figured I'd get buffaloed by you.
Well, now you hush up. He saved your life.
You were about to pull iron on Dan Barrett, and I couldn't let you do that.
Dan Barrett? The Dan Barrett?
The late Dan Barrett. Apparently that kid in there had a grudge to settle with him. Now listen, I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna keep you alive a little longer. You can't draw down on every gunslinger that comes along to provoke you.
Well, he made me out to be a coward.
Well, that may be, but you don't have to get yourself killed to prove that you got guts. Now look at how this worked out. Barrett got what was coming to him, but you didn't have to be the one to do it.
It's no use, Mr. Tutwater. It's broken. We're not going to be able to secure our deposits until we get this hinge fixed.
Well, fix it.
There's only one person in this town that can fix this door, and that's Elmer Barnes.
Elmer Barnes? Well, the only way we're going to get Elmer Barnes over here is to drop the charges against him and apologize for what I said to him.
Well, right now, I don't see that you have any choice.
No choice?
In life, there are people who do you wrong from time to time, and when that happens, we want to get even with them. We want to let them know you can't run over me like that. And the Bible tells us that vengeance belongs to the Lord. That means that God will see to it that that person gets justice so that you don't have to get even. You know, when somebody does you wrong and you get even with them, or you think about getting even, sooner or later you're going to run up against somebody who's really going to hurt you when you try to get even. Now, the Bible doesn't tell us to let people run over us. It doesn't say we shouldn't defend ourselves, but it does teach us that we shouldn't try to get even with everybody who does us wrong, because you spend all of your time thinking, imagining evil things to do to the people who've hurt us. It's better to realize that God has laws that are already set in motion that will take care of those people if you just leave them alone. One of those laws is called the law of sowing and reaping, and it says, whatever a man sows, that shall he also reap. So if someone is sowing trouble, planting seeds of trouble, you can be sure of one thing: it's going to come right back to them, and they're going to get trapped by their own law. So I want to encourage you not to try to get even with everybody who does you wrong, because it could cost you a lot. Remember, there's a high price to pay for getting even.